We are live, and welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here by my brother Tim, and we got a massive five-game baseball slate today here on Monday, August the 9th. And it's going to be a rather shorter show because we really don't have much of a slate here. So it should be quick, simple show. But first, as always, we're going to do a recap over what happened yesterday. And I actually had a halfway decent day yesterday. For video picks, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2. I ended up going 5 and 4 overall. The ones I didn't give out, our best bet did not cash. Detroit, Cleveland at the first 5 under, and then the over in the Pittsburgh Cincinnati game. I did not give that out as an official video pick. It did not cash, so it is what it is. Did cash on the Yankees first 5 under, the Mets first 5 under, the Rays and Orioles full game over. I got the Washington team total in the 9th inning, and then first 5 under 5 for Kansas City cash. The first 5 under cash in that game. First full game did not. And then my losers were the Cubs first 5, which that wasn't really much of a game, and the first 5 under in the LA Angels LA Dodgers game, as they put up, I believe, 5 runs in the first 2 innings, and the Dodgers kind of blew that out of the water. So overall, I still made money yesterday, slightly profitable. I think I made it a little bit less than a unit. Really good video pick day though, 5 and 2. So hopefully today is just as good. I have 4 plays, including 2 from 1 game. So that's what I'm looking at for today.
John, but you were supposed to do the intro. You're supposed to say, "Hi guys, welcome." No, nothing. All right, fine. I'll quickly look at my stuff. It wasn't a good day. Was not in any stretch of the imagination a good day. I got a win from the Yankees. The Yankees under, and that was about it. I had the under in the Blue Jays game, over in the Pirates game, under in the Tigers game. I had the Birds. I had the under in the Royals game. I had the over in the Diamondbacks game, and I had the under in the White Sox game. Yesterday was awful. Yeah, I ended up going like 1 and 7 yesterday. So not a good day, not by any stretch of the imagination. We got a 5-game slate today, so it's sort of like a nice, relaxing day. That being said, I have plays in 4 out of the 5 games. But no, yesterday sucked. It did. But I'm ready to move on and actually win some games today.
Sounds good.
All right, I'll let you run around, okay?
And hello, Chanel L.
Or just sit there.
Hello, CSN. And CSN saying hi to Jabba as well. All right. Well, then let's get into the first game of the day here, as we have the Cincinnati Reds are at the Cleveland Indians. It's a minus 173 for the Reds. It's a plus 159 for the Indians. Over under of 9.5 runs in this game. Luis Castillo takes on Sam Henges for this one. And where are you looking at to kick off the slate here?
I am looking to go over. Just looking at this line and everything, it just seemed a little. I figured this one would be a little bit higher. I know Castillo is pitching. He's been pitching better as of late. I still think that Cleveland can get enough runs. And Cincinnati's been swinging a good bat. Yesterday was a little bit of an off day. They still won, but it was a little bit of a off day. And I think they just go right back to it. Cincinnati's gone over in 6 out of their last 10 games. And they've only gone under 2 of those games. They had 2 pushes as well. I just think Cincinnati gets another really good day to hit. They're going up against Sam Henges, who is 1-4 with a 7, almost 8 ERA. So overall, not scared of the Hedges. I think the Reds could probably go over by themselves again. So I'm going to be taking this one over to start off the slate.
Yeah. And for games, Tim, where you say you think one team can go over by themselves, maybe a team total could be worth the look for you there. Because if you Because when you're betting the full game overs, you're kind of relying on the Indians to get you some runs as well. So if you're saying, oh, I think the Reds can get the over by themselves, maybe Reds team total is a way to look in that game rather than the full game over. But for me, looking at this game, Luis Castillo 6-10, a 4.09 ERA, a 1.39 WHIP, and 127 2/3 innings pitched, 128 strikeouts, and 54 walks. MG's is 1-4 this year with a 7.86 ERA, a 2.01 WHIP, 44 2/3 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts, and 26 walks. Luis Castillo has actually looked much, much better as of late. Looking at his previous starts here, six innings pitched, 1 earned run, 6 hits. 6 innings pitched, 3 earned run, 7 hits. 7 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 5 hits. 6 innings pitched, 0 earned runs, 5 hits. 5 1/3 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 hits. He's been much, much better as of late. I do see a little bit of value on the dog here line-wise. I had the Reds are on a -120, -125 in this game, and you're seeing them around +159. I'm not really looking to back the Indians in this spot, though. I would be leaning towards the Indians side. I believe there's value on basically every dog in this card.
No, that makes sense, because I feel like this time of year you're gonna see a lot more like juiced lines. Like the smallest favorite we get today is the Cincinnati Reds at a -171. They're the smallest favorite. So I don't know. I feel like some of these games just get like way too wide. That's kind of why I've been going out after a lot of totals lately instead of really going after the lines, because I feel like the favorites are favorites for a reason, and I'd rather just go after the totals.
But yeah, I totally agree with that. And I think the majority of my plays have been totals as well.
We'll go ahead and move on.
Eric T. Garden says, "What's up, fellas? Reds first 5 -1/2, Brewers first 5 -1/2. Too obvious?"
It's not that it's there's no such thing as too obvious. I don't feel. If you think it's the right play, then take it. I mean, Cincinnati should be winning after the 5th inning, and Milwaukee should be winning after the 5th inning. So no, I don't think that it's too obvious. I think it's like as if you went for a full game run line. You just think that this team is going to be winning. I don't think it's too obvious. No, I would go after that. That's fine.
Yeah, but we'll look at this next game here. Freddie Peralta is taking on Alec Mills in this matchup. Milwaukee Brewers are at the Chicago Cubs, -182 for the Cubs to +167 here or -182 for the Brewers, +767 for the Cubs. Over under of 9 runs in this game, and looking at this pitching matchup here, Peralta is 8-3 with a 2.21 ERA, a .89 WHIP, 114 innings pitched, 154 strikeouts, and 49 walks. On the opposite side, Alec Mills 5-4 with a 4.41 ERA, a 1.44 WHIP, 69 1/3 innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, and 22 walks. And coming into this game, both teams are a little bit of a skid. Brewers lost the last 2 games of their series, and the Cubbies are on a 4-game losing streak in this one. For value side here, the value is on the Cubbies. I have this game price once again like the Reds game, where the Milwaukee Brewers are -120, -125 road favorite. Milwaukee is a much better road team than our home team, but on the other side, the Chicago Cubs are a significantly better home team than our road team. Granted, they just got swept at home. I'm not looking to back this Reds team at all. My numbers keep telling me they have value on their line. I don't care. I'm not trying to get involved here with the Chicago Cubs here. If anything, it's a lean towards the Cubbies with that price, but I'm not getting involved in this one.
Yeah. Now, this, as I mentioned before, I have plays on 4 out of the 5 games. This would be the one game that I do not have a play on. And it's just that I don't find that there is any value in this one. I don't like betting more than -150s. I'm not going to lay the -185 on Milwaukee. Their run line's a -119. Not interested in that. And I do not want to go after the Cubbies. And then for a total, I feel like 9 is the perfect spot for it. I think that this one can honestly push. So I don't feel like there's any value on this slate on not this slate, but this game in general. But I'll have plays on all the rest of them. Peralta has been pitching amazing this year. 8-3 with a 2.21 ERA. If it wasn't for freaking Woodruff and Corbin Burns, he would be looking possibly having some votes for that Cy Young award. But unfortunately, he's got really good teammates, and he probably won't get anything. But I think he's been one of the best pitchers in baseball this year.
Yeah, he's been one. I think he's arguably the most underrated pitcher in baseball, to be completely honest. So,
hey. No.
Yeah, he's my first cousin on my mom's side.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I think I'll stop betting MLB Sundays. Awful week. Yesterday was not a good day, but
a lot of favorites on yesterday, which is rare for a Sunday.
That and a bunch of trends ended, so
yeah.
Like we had Detroit, who went under in 9 straight games. They went over yesterday. We had Kansas City, who went under 12 out of 13. They went over yesterday. We had
the Reds
who have been hitting like crazy, get 3 runs yesterday. We had Boston, who had been struggling to hit and been going under a lot lately, and then they scored 8. And then they almost won. A lot of trends just ended. And then Chicago White Sox have been struggling to hit, and all of a sudden they went off and hit a bunch. So now yesterday was a day that a lot of trends got smushed. So it happens. It's not a big deal. Now what's up, BSB? Yankees, Seattle under 9 was money. There you go. Also hit on the team total for Washington over 3.5. There you go. Very nice. We'll go ahead and move on to this game. I actually like this one.
Yeah. Looking at this next matchup here, the Chicago White Sox are at the Minnesota Twins. It's a minus 188 for the White Sox, plus 173 on the other side with the Twins. Over under of 9 runs in this game. Lucas Giolito is taking on Bo Burrows. He's basically a relief pitcher. Giolito 8-8 this year with a 3.96 ERA, a 1.16 WHIP, 129 innings pitched, 145 strikeouts, 39 walks. On the other side, Burrows is 0-0 with 11 ERA and a 2 WHIP. Granted, 9 innings pitched. He's generally a reliever. 6 strikeouts and 7 walks, so his walks are a little high. And I see value on the Twins in this spot. I know that Burrows is not the prettiest pitcher to back here, but Giolito has been struggling. He gave up 6 earned runs and I believe like 3 innings pitched in his last start against the Royals, who have been struggling to hit. And this Twins team have been hitting as of late. And that's where I was kind of looking in this matchup here. I'm looking at the first 5 innings here with the Minnesota Twins. If you follow me on Twitter, you already know I made this bet. First 5, plus 170 with the Minnesota Twins in this matchup. I see value on this dog here, and that's where I'm going with this one. I had this game priced around minus 130 for the White Sox. And plus, this is a nice little Sunday night fade. They were on the road in Wrigley. And now they had to travel to Minnesota overnight, probably got there really late. And I like to attack that team usually the first 5 innings. With that being said, I probably should have done the Brewers' first 5 as well. But I like the Twins here on the first 5 line. I got it at plus 170. I don't mind that line at all. I think that they can get the job done here in the first 5 innings.
Yeah, I went right to Minnesota again. Minnesota's coming off of a series where they just won 3 out of 4 from Houston. So it's not like Minnesota's been playing bad and we're deciding to take them. No, Minnesota's been playing solid. They had that nice series. And then White Sox, I know they just came off of a sweep against the Cubbies, but Lucas Giolito has not looked good. He got beat up his last start against the Royals. And then start before that against the Royals, 1 run on 4 hits in 6 innings. And then start before that, 1 run, 6 hits in 6 innings against Milwaukee. But Giolito can get beat up. I took Minnesota in this matchup. I think that they can take advantage of it. Once again, that Sunday fade. Plus, you could consider it maybe a letdown spot because Chicago playing against Chicago. That's like a Mets versus Yankees type thing, and maybe they can after that Chicago series they're less into this game tonight. Plus, you got to think Chicago White Sox. They already have a 10.5 game lead in the division. They're not worried.
They're in coast mode.
Yeah, they're in coast mode now, so I could easily see Minnesota stealing a game from them. I'm getting Minnesota tonight, plus 175. That's going to be my dog of the day.
Yeah. So, we both like that one. We'll move on to the next one, though. I like this game as well from a different perspective. The New York Yankees are at the Kansas City Royals. Minus 174 for the Yankees, plus 160 for the Royals. The total for this one, 10 runs in this game. Where are you looking at to attack this one?
Oh, I think this one is pretty simple. And actually, I bet it this morning at a better line than I could have gotten at last night. Last night it was at a 9.5. Now it's at a 10. I'm going under. I don't know why this one got bet up. Yes, I know it's Jameson Taillon and Carlos Hernandez. They haven't been pitching that bad this year. And these two teams, Yankees, under 8 out of their last 10 games. White Sox, under 9 out of their last 10, or 8 out of their last 10 now at this point.
Royals, you mean?
I guess they did. Yeah, okay, 2 out of their last 8. I didn't refresh the page. Got it. Both these two teams, under 8 out of their last 10 games. Yankees just went under 4 straight against Seattle. I'm thinking we're seeing something very similar today where we don't see many runs from these two teams. And I think it's a fully I like it. I like the under in this one. 10 is way too high for these two teams. And I accidentally put Seattle instead of Kansas City in the thing because I was thinking of that series for whatever reason. I like the under in this game.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with this one. The NFL coming up. Yeah, it all depends on the lines for those dogs. But looking at this pitching matchup for me here, Jameson Taillon, 7-4 with a 4.04 ERA, a 1.21 WHIP, and 107 innings pitched, 108 strikeouts, and 32 walks. On the other side here, Hernandez is 3-1 with a 4.58 ERA, a 1.42 WHIP, and 39 and a third innings pitched, 48 strikeouts, 24 walks. And I 100% agree with Tim here. I'm on the first 5 under in this game. You can get that at 5.5 now. I got it at 5 this morning at minus 104. It's now 5.5 at minus 120. I like that line even better. I think we see another low-scoring game. These are two struggling offenses. Yes, the Royals broke through a little bit yesterday. The first 5 still cashed in that game, though. So that under streak kind of still continues for me with that Kansas City team. But I think this game stays under. These two teams are struggling offenses. They've gone under in 8 of their last 10 games, and they're going up against each other now. And generally, I believe Kauffman Stadium turns a little bit more towards the under as well. So I think we see decent pitching in this one, and I think we see a low-scoring game. I like the first 5 under 5.5 here, minus 120 for me.
That, and keep in mind, Rizzo will also still be out today with a COVID protocol, so keep that one in mind as well. All right, we got one last game in this humongous slate that we got. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Miami Marlins are at the San Diego Padres. A minus 245 now for the Padres. It's a plus 220 the opposite way with the Marlins, and this line has moved. If you like the Marlins now, it's the time to bet them. They've gone from plus 195 to plus 220. And honestly, actually, I think it might get higher. This is a spot where I'm not looking at a side, though, but I'm semi-looking at a side with this one. I like the over 7.5 in this game. I think we're going to see some runs in this game. The Miami Marlins just came off of 3 unders, granted against Colorado, but their pitching has been absolutely horrible as of late. Thompson 2-4 with a 2.53 ERA, 1.10 WHIP, which is not bad. 42 2/3 innings pitched, 43 strikeouts, and 16 walks. Musgrove 7-7 with a 2.87 ERA, a 0.97 WHIP, 122 and a third innings pitched, 139 strikeouts, and 32 walks. But 7? Am I missing something here? These don't look like aces to me. Usually we see 7.5. sevens and 7.5s with aces. So especially during these times where we're seeing 7.5s and the next lowest total is 9. So yeah, I'm on over 7.5 for this one, and they did it again. They did it again. Give me team total over 2.5 for the Miami Marlins as well. They gave me another 2.5. So this is my semi dog shot here as well. I think we get at least 3 runs from the Miami Marlins here tonight. Joe Musgrove is decent. I mean, he's not someone that scares me off of an over. He has been halfway decent this year. He's been really good recently. He's given up 3 earned runs in his last 3 starts. But yeah, I like the team total over for Miami here, 2.5. I think that's a little bit low, and I think the 7.5 is also a little bit low here. Give me the over 7.5 as well.
Yeah, I'm on the over for this game as well. You gotta look; it's a 7.5, and these two teams have gone over. San Diego 7 out of their last 10, and Miami 6 out of the last 10. Granted, Miami has been playing in Coors Field, but they're still starting to hit more. And I think that 7.5 is just way too low for these teams. That I think Zach Thompson's 2 and 4 with a 2.53 ERA. Cannot speak. And he's been, besides getting losses, he's been pretty solid in his starts. But I do think San Diego can tag him up. Joe Musgrove isn't perfect. I think the Marlins can get 2 to 3 runs off of him as well, plus hit up that bullpen a little bit. I'm going way over in this game. I think it should be up at an 8.5, maybe even a 9 for this game, because you're not getting aces on the mound. You're getting Joe Musgrove, who he's been pitching fine this year, a 2.87 ERA. But I think that this one should be going over. Okay, at least Chanel disagrees with us on one thing. She was getting worried for a minute because she agreed with everything we said. It's not like we're professionals or anything, but that's all right. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this is a big slate. A whole 5 games, and yeah, I have probably way too much action for a 5-game slate. I'm on 4 of the games, but yeah, that's the entire baseball slate for today. Before we go ahead and recap this humongous slate, a little bit of housekeeping. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by week 1 of the NFL season. We're at 964, only 36 subscribers left. So keep pushing us out there, keep sharing us out there. Share us to your family, your dog, your cat, your lizard, your couch, your grandma, whatever you want to share us out to help us get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. We appreciate all the support. Also, check out the links in the description below for Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook group, Picks and Parleys, and our premium plays. Boom, nailed it all again. Sorry. And then speaking of Picks and Parleys, 10 a.m., Craig Trapp and his show, he already did. Me and Nick always at 11. Higgs will be at 12. Morning Wood Manic Monday will be with Allie Burns today. She'll be doing a Morning Wood on a Monday. Lenny is still in the hospital with COVID, so hopefully he gets better soon. But make sure you're there for Maniac Monday or Manic Monday, whatever they want to call it. I call it Maniac because Maniacs are the ones that are doing the parlays. No, that being said, I always go in there. I always put in my parlay, and then I always bet that parlay. So, hey, I guess it works. But yeah, just go check that out. First 30 people to enter their 3-leg parlay. If you get that right, you get 2 lives in the last week standing, which means absolutely nothing because I had 2 lives last week and lost them both within day 1 and day 2. No, because it does mean something because hey, it's always nice to have an extra life and that stuff. But also check out that. But game time decision, 6 o'clock. And then I believe that is all for the day. I thought we were going to have a game time total chaos. But I don't think there's going to be one tonight. But yeah, that's the complete schedule for the Picks and Parleys family. I already put those picks in. You guys making me nervous. Hello. We on the same mind wavelength. or are the sports books messing with us? Essentially, what me and Nick do, we look at the numbers, and if we like what the lines give us, that's what we go off of. Like, for instance, the fact that we like the under in the Yankee game, it's because both teams have been going under a lot. 8 out of their last 10 games going under, that is a lot. So we could be on the same wavelength, or we're just looking at the same numbers and coming up with the same answers. So, but let's go ahead and do a little bit of our recap and then head on out for this Monday. I like the Cincinnati game to go over. I like Minnesota plus 175. That's my doggy of the day. I like the Yankee game to go under, and I like the San Diego game to go over.
Yeah, I'm on the over in Miami and San Diego, as well as the team total over here with the Miami Marlins at 2.5. I love those 2.5 team totals. I have Kansas City and New York going first 5 under 5 runs, and then Minnesota first 5 plus 170. Yes, hi, Lizard.
All right, Jabba, now tell everybody to like, comment, and subscribe. The Beer Dragon's telling you guys, so you have to do it now. Ha! Oh, get the fly that's on my screen. But that's going to wrap it up. Nick, go ahead and finish out the stream for today.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here on ESB, which is every single morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's going to just about do it for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I was joined here by my brother Tim, and this has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.